Good evening.
Good evening.
What was your first job?
My first job ever was working at a recreational center to, I guess I was helping tourists, like teenager tourists or exchange students for events and, just touring the islands in the Caribbean and stuff like that. This was in the Caribbean, by the way. Yeah, so.
What were you doing in the Caribbean?
I was attending school there for a couple years in French Islands.
Wow. Okay. What was your shittiest job that you ever had?
The shittiest job that I've ever had, well, I can't say the work was really that bad. The lady, and I think you know who you are. She was a real mean and moody person, and it was for a gift basket shop. And I had just came from a job where I was a training manager and an operations manager, and they put me on the phones to pretty much answer phones. And I wasn't allowed to take any orders or make any orders, but sometimes it would get so packed that I would have to. And since I didn't know the catalog very well and the products very well, I made mistakes, and she was just not very happy. I didn't last very long.
What was the first car that you've ever had?
It was a 2006 silver Chevy Cobalt.
Okay. Do you like to cook?
I do.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Um, well, to cook, I I like making my salad dressings myself, and I love making pizzas and making pastas, and I don't know. I make couscous, lamb, a lot of a mixture of things, but I don't have like a one favorite thing that I do. I cook a lot of different things.
What's your favorite meal to eat?
I can eat like cheese and salads and breads with wine every day, or I can eat sushi every day. My favorite thing is a hamburger, but I definitely cannot eat that every day. So, but I can, I would be happy with any of those.
Um, what do you have in your hand right there?
Oh, this is my little travel buddy. His name is Shaky Bacon. He's a character from the creator of Mr. Toast, who writes little short stories and animations and stuff. So,
And what do you do with Mr. Bacon or Shaky Bacon?
Shaky Bacon, he keeps me company on my trips, and he also acts as my model in between my shoots or when I'm taking a break. I make him my little model, and so he gets to know my experience as a model and do the little concepts and shoots along with me. And he's also there to remind me not to eat bacon.
Um, and I happen to know that you're really into like Comic Con and all that kind of stuff. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit. Like, what kind of things do you do?
Well, I'm into anime, and I watch a lot of shows, a lot of sci-fi and fantasy type shows, murder shows with a twist, like Dexter. So I like to attend the panels when I go to the conventions. I collect comic books, but not the comic books that the usual people would collect. I like the old, um, how do I say it? Like the old 70s and 80s art type books, and a lot of like, I don't know, just gruesome. If they're gruesome or different, or they have really nice artwork, and the story can be shitty, doesn't even matter. If it looks nice, then I'll probably buy it.
What kind of characters have you dressed up as before?
I've dressed up as Purgatory from Chaos Comics, and I've dressed up as Storm, Punk Storm by DC, And I dress up as Scarlet Beetle, which is an original character for a web series that me and a few friends are pretty much producing or trying to produce. And I don't know. I have more costumes that I intend on wearing, but I haven't worn them yet.
Um, what's the best place that you've traveled to?
Oh, well, I this is gonna sound so bad, but my favorite place is my home. It's France. When I travel there, I love it, and I never want to come back. But obviously, I have a life here, so I do. Hawaii is really nice on the island of Kauai or the Big Island. Those are two very gorgeous places. And Portland is also a very nice and small little city that I can handle, so I like traveling there as well.
If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, all expenses paid, where would you go?
Iceland.
Oh, cold.
Yeah, I don't like the cold, but somehow I have this weird thing that's been calling me there. So hopefully one day I'll be able to travel there.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I don't think so. I can twist my arm. I don't know if you want to even see that.
No.
I can twist my hand quite far around on a table.
Do you play any instruments?
I mean, I play. I'm not a professional player or anything. I'm not extra good at it, but I play in order to get MIDI sounds for mixing. You know, just making samples and stuff like that. I have a keyboard. I have a bass guitar, and that's about it.
And you create music, your own music, don't you?
Yes.
What do you use for that?
I usually use my mini. I have a little mini traveling keyboard that I take with me, so I use that, and I use either Pro Tools or Logic Pro to create MIDI instruments and stuff like that.
Have you ever met a celebrity?
Have I met? I've met celebrities without even knowing that I've met celebrities. I've met Keith Sutherland not knowing it was him until he walked away, and I said, "Hey, that guy looks like Keith Sutherland," and face palm it was. I ran into Anthony Kiedis once at the Virgin Megastore. I was looking for him because I wanted to see him, and in between that time looking for him, I went around an aisle and I ran right into him, and I said sorry. And I was embarrassed because I didn't want to run into him. I just wanted to see him. Those are the only ones I can think of right now, off the top of my head.
And our last question is, what is your favorite thing to do for fun, or things to do?
Favorite things to do for fun. I do play video games. I play Heroes of Might and Magic. Right now I'm on Volume 6. And I do play The Sims 3, which takes me pretty much all day because it takes forever to load EA games. And I like to watch TV shows. I write a lot of music. I make music when it's very late at night. I get very inspired. And I don't know. I read, collect comics, collect toys and weird books and spoons. I collect spoons and Band-Aids. Not used Band-Aids, but like the nice, cheery, different types of Band-Aids.
Well, on that note, that's all the questions, so thanks.
All right, thank you.